because Jeremy pressed the wrong button.
Okay, we can play one more game. We got to make it quick because I've got dinner on its way. But I'll play another game.
Iron Legacy.
Oh my gosh, that game will either be quick or very long. That's not true. It'll be quick.
It's never very long on advanced.
Yeah, I have yet to play a long Iron Legacy game.
Are we gonna do it on advanced?
We've beaten him on advanced on the stream.
Delicious! I'm so excited.
Christopher, you pick the environment.
I can't randomize. Let's see. No, I'm gonna make the stream pick the environment. First person in the stream to say an environment gets it.
When we do stream voting, we usually wait for at least two votes for the same thing.
Christopher has said the vote that he wanted. That's fine. It's one method.
No, it's Rook City. Well, we just did Rook City.
We just did Rook City. Yeah.
Just did Rook City. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
$6,000 Rook City. Come on.
Tomb of Anubis. Love it. Tomb of Anubis. I have made my choice.
Oh my goodness,
That
look
was
at this.
totally
Look at
my
this.
own choice.
We've had 7 environment votes and they're all for different things. That's ridiculous. I've never seen that before.
No, there's 2 votes. There's 2 votes right in a row for Time Chronicles. It doesn't matter because I said Tomb of Anubis. Meh.
I'm just saying,
Right.
irrespective of what we chose, I have never seen the environment spread that much where nobody picked the same
Jeremy.
things.
And or John. The video game scholar has the wrong logo.
What?
I'm so upset right now.
Where are
That's the graphic we have.
Ah!
The graphics we're given.
I'm emailing Chen right now.
Pick a character right now.
Oh, right. Randomize. There.
And I'm going to also
that's
press
the one we have. I don't tell you.
No, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I'm going to take care of it.
You did just send me the new Sentinels of the Multiverse logo.
We made that ages ago.
You have to understand the panic I went into when you told me that was a thing today. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna have to change absolutely everything we do.
No.
I didn't realize it was just a kerning fix. Like that.
No.
But I was like in a panic. I was like, I am not changing 1,000 images. I'm sorry. There's just
No, you don't have to.
Okay. All right. Iron Legacy versus Absolute Zero Freedom 6, the Scholar, Darkwatch Expatriate, and regular Tachyon at Tomb of Anubis.
Okay, this time I'm focusing entirely on the game.
I'll be looking at the chat again in a second, but I've got to
push
this email. Oh, right, I get hit ready. Did you set it so that it's not like, so that the voting is fixed?
It appears to be set to plurality voting.
What? That's even better. Plurality.
That's cool, boss.
Bad news. I'm not so easily frightened. Let's do this.
That's not what he sounds like.
You have faced me before and failed, Zero. Live up to your name. Give it up now. That's America's fattest legacy.
That's cool, boss. Bad news.
Oh God,
I'm not so easily frightened. Let's do this. Absolute Zero, I choose you.
Absolute Zero starts with focused apertures, fueled freeze, null point calibration, and sub-zero atmosphere, a card I have still yet to ever play in this game because I have no idea how to use it. Scholar's got to bring what you need, flesh to iron, get out of the way, and grace under fire. Darkwatch Expatriate starts with an arsenal access, hollow points, incendiary rounds, and reload. So lots of ammo, but no guns. And Tachyon starts with a lightning reflex, pushing the limits, sucker punch, and synaptic interruption.
So much Tachyon.
Fueled freeze is excellent start.
The trick with Sub-Zero Atmosphere is it's really great when you're up against Voss and he's got forced deployment in play. Because at the end of his turn, all of his minions would attack. If they're attacking at the start of the turn before they come out, that's way better.
I believe you. I have yet to find a time to use it effectively in combat.
Voting method appears to still be stuck. There must be a bug.
Wah wah.
My vote isn't doing anything.
That's just true in general.
Oh, there we go.
Try voting on Absolute Zero.
Yep, there we go.
Wait, what? So we still have to all vote for the same thing, right?
Yeah, there must be a bug.
That's great. I thought we were gonna fix the voting.
Well, he definitely changed it, but apparently it didn't take.
Oh. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to looking at the chat again now that I've sent important emails. Questions. Do you think there could be a modification to add Twitch chat voting directly into the game? Wow, that's a question that I cannot answer because I don't make games, or at least not games that use computers.
That is not
voting time.
That is not a thing we will prioritize.
Yeah.
Does Christopher have any house rules or alternate ways to play the game on his own? Absolutely not. I wrote the game to be the game I wanted to play.
Yeah,
his house rules are the rules.
Yeah, it turns out. All right.
And why is Legacy hitting us? I thought he was on our side.
Seems like he might have gone bad or something.
What? Iron doesn't go bad.
I don't understand. He's like the most true blue hero I could imagine. How could he go bad?
He's not Australian at all.
By the way, Christopher, I'll have you know that we did tell the chat during the listening party when we were listening to Legacy's theme and Iron Legacy's theme. We did talk about the potential Iron Legacy trailer that we wanted to do, and the reasons why we didn't do it, which was that you thought, in order to do it right, it wouldn't be something you'd really want people to see because it would be so dark.
There's that, and also the difficulty. And I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I will say it will be challenging to find a perfect Legacy voice.
Yep.
Especially a perfect Iron Legacy voice.
That's what I said. I said there were two issues with it. One was that it was finding the right person who could both be the most true blue and then the most tragic character you could imagine, coupled with the fact that his story is just so sad. It really is not... Like, he is the saddest story in all of the multiverse, and telling that story has to be done exactly right or not at all.
You keep saying true blue in a way that is very confusing to me as an Australian.
Is that not a thing in Australia?
That true blue is an Australian phrase. It means Australian.
Okay, so here's the deal. True blue is an American phrase. It means American, and Australians, being criminals, stole it.
What?
Yeah.
I'm looking this up. I'm very dubious.
Okay.
I mean, you can be as dubious as you want.
Guys, it turns out we were both wrong. Turns out True Blue is the third studio album by American singer-songwriter Madonna.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
I was going to say, there was definitely a Madonna connection in there.
How can you be both True Blue and red-blooded American? You gotta pick one of those things.
That's how you know that you're really an American, because we are so deeply divided across the red and blue lines.
So it comes from blue cloth in England.
So it's neither Australian nor American. Cool.
We're still owned by America. I don't know what you guys are up to.
Peter, play a card.
I'm trying to decide.
So Peter, you're saying that you're still owned by America is the thing you just said.
I mean, dang it.
That's two.
I am
Peter's
not going to be
fired.
invited back.
Yep. Nope. That's true.
There we go. I played a card. The phrase was as true as Coventry Blue, which is a place in England. So there we go.
Yep.
I'll have you know that my street that I live on right now intersects a street called Coventry, right here in Cleveland.
I bet that's what it was referring to all along.
Well, the Coventry
You
here...
said I didn't have any guns. Come on. I've got this gun.
Yeah. Coventry, as we all know, is a reference to a coven of witches. This is, of course, why I chose to live near there.
I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about my expatriate turn.
Push those limits, Tachyon.
Push them!
I feel fine about my Tachyon turn.
Tachyon's great.
All right.
Now Anubis and Iron Legacy can fight each other ineffectively.
No healing. Oh, so there's the galvanized. I feel like every time I play Iron Legacy, he gets too galvanized out in the first turn.
Yeah, well, that's appropriate.
What does galvanized mean?
It's a processing method for steel.
You need to watch a video about zinc.
Or aluminum.
Zinc, come back! Zinc!
Isn't Zinc the character from those Lelda games? Thank you.
Oh my goodness. It's getting late here in Cleveland. I'm starting to get a little loopy.
It's 1:10 a.m. where I am, so...
Yeah, it's 8:11. I have 3 kids. That's basically 1:30 in the morning.
Grace Under Fire is not going to be super helpful.
He's at the edge of where he's going to flip.
Ooh, somebody's commenting me on my wall plaid.
And do I not want to deal him damage?
I like flipping him because he stops hitting everyone, but that's just me. He does get damage reduction though. But he doesn't have his big redirect, so we can hit him with big attacks.
Bam.
All right, so how are you guys doing?
What's your strategies about Iron Legacy?
My strategy when I'm playing Expatriate is shoot things with guns.
Good plan.
And look at this. It's going to work. Yep. Meh.
Ow.
Not my problem. I shoot things with guns.
I love her purple hair.
The answer is yes, Peter. The answer is yes.
I'm helping. So is Iron Legacy not a nemesis of Legacy?
That is correct.
It's not because Legacy was not there for the fight against Iron Legacy. I mean, was for one of them. Long story. Long, weirdly
It's a long, boring story that I'm sure no one in the chat wants to hear about.
That's
yeah,
true.
no one's interested in that.
You know what
I
the
mean, he was
people
there
in
for
chat
one
want?
of them, but not for like the. Yeah.
What they want is puzzles. That's what people come here for.
Where can I find podcasts of GTG Christopher talking about the game? Let me tell you, Josh's Sasquatch about podcasts that someday Adam and I will actually make the letters page, which we've been threatening to make for over a year now. Yeah. But we're going to make it. We've actually got our setup for that going so that we want to use the setup during the Oblivion Kickstarter to get some more information out there, do some live streams, stuff like that, of development and of playtesting. Anyway, stuff like that. We want to do things of those sorts. And now that we have that set up, we can actually make the gosh darn letters page, which is not the official name of the podcast, but might as well be. But it has taken forever for us to make it, but that is sometimes the way it works, because sometimes there's things that are just higher priority. So anyway, there you go, letters page. Somebody else asked, how often do you play on advanced when you play compared to normal? I most of the time when I play whatever the group I'm playing with wants to play, because it is necessarily true that anybody I play with is going to have played the game less than I have, just by the nature of things. And so people usually have some like, oh, I want to play this, or I'm looking forward to playing that, and I am so happy to play anything. I really love playing this game.
Why did you hit me?
Why did you hit the Scholar for no reason?
I don't know. Everyone was telling me to play Sub-Zero Atmosphere, and I got confused.
Why did you hit the Scholar?
I thought we were friends.
Okay, well, that was interesting.
All right, so just to as a follow-up to what Christopher was just talking about, Handelabra Games just posted a link to a YouTube video in the chat, which is in the far annals of history, back when Handelabra Games was just Handelabra Studio.
Oh my gosh.
We had an app called Game Minder, which endeavored to track the release of video game release dates. And
wow, that was in our old offices.
Yes, and so
look how much beard I have back then.
And we had a podcast called the Game Minder Report, and I did an interview with Christopher. And one of the main interesting things, especially, which is very interesting given that there's another Kickstarter launching in a week, was how do you run a successful Kickstarter? So that is a very ancient, like 3.5 years ago at this point? It's only got 254 views. So let's see if we can boost
You're going to double the number of views just by posting it in this chat.
Yeah. Our live streams typically get at least that many in the first week or so after they get posted. But yeah, if you want a little piece of history, take a look. That was back...
Jeremy, look how young you look in that.
Timelines. I know, I was a...
You look like a little baby.
A wee baby.
Spring chicken.
You guys want to hear some good but irrelevant news?
Tell me.
So on my flight to Japan, I lost my iPad. Someone emailed me saying
that's good news.
They find it?
Wait. Someone emailed me saying, hey, I noticed you lost your iPad, so I picked it up because I don't trust the airline staff. And I think they've just mailed it back because I just got a notification saying that my lost iPad has been found. So I think it's automatically connected to my family's Wi-Fi. What good news.
Wonderful.
Stop hitting Peter.
Poor Scholar.
Did someone hit me again?
Yeah, it was me. I shot you a lot.
Congratulations on your iPad as well, Peter. That's good news.
Thank you. I don't know why you had to hit me.
I was just so excited. It was like a backslap, like, oh, buddy.
I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
You guys are mean. I'm going back to Australia, where everything's true blue and not whatever the American equivalent of true blue is.
True red. True grit. True grit is the American version.
I believe it's false red. Sandvar, you used to work with Steve Castro?
What?
Sorry, I'm chatting with the chat room. Steve Castro
when you
is
respond
a
to
buddy
things that are
of
in the
mine.
chat, it doesn't make much sense to people.
Yeah, he's a buddy of mine that I know via game dev in Ohio. He's in Columbus, and he has a game studio down there. And so we have commiserated over what it's like to run an indie game studio in the Midwest, as it were. Where did you work with Steve Castro, Samvar? He asks and then waits 45 seconds for the chat to catch up.
Yeah, Legacy's back at full health. Maybe
I don't understand. Why does Legacy keep going back up? That's the opposite direction of where we want him to go.
Yeah. You asked for this.
Christopher, voting time.
I don't vote.
Jeremy, discarding time.
I'm doing it. Just relax.
Me.
I had to read my
turn.
cards.
All right.
There definitely have been some suboptimal plays in the last
Yep.
Yeah, we've definitely been beer and pretzeling it this second game for sure. Just sort of chatting and hanging out.
Let's see. That will not be.
Tachion.
Yeah, that's true. The chat brings up a point. I don't think they intended to bring up this point, but if I choose not to vote, then we can't lose.
Well, you'll go AFK eventually.
That's true.
Not if I keep moving my mouse and clicking on things.
You'll die eventually. And you'll go AFK.
Not if I keep moving my mouse and clicking on
The
things.
heat death of the universe will
I can
force
kick you from
an
the
ending.
game.
Not
if I keep moving my mouse and clicking on things.
I don't want either of these cards yet, dude. Bam. Okay, so remember last time I said I don't think we're going to win this, and then we won?
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to win this.
So what you're saying is that you think we're gonna win this one. So then we're gonna lose.
Christopher!
I'm looking at it. Oh, this is tough. Okay. Oh, Silverleaf brings up a good point, saying that I'll die of hunger if I don't get dinner. If only dinner was going to be here in about 2 minutes.
Oh, God.
Are you at the office, Christopher, or are you at home?
I'm at home. The office power kept flickering on and off today because there was a big thunderstorm. And so I was like, I should go home for the live stream so that I'm not like, I'm back, guys. Okay, bye again. Oh, I'm back. Yeah, I'm gone.
Are you trying to kill yourself? Is that your goal?
Somebody voted for it, so I said okay.
You gotta stop listening to my votes. They're not very good.
What do you,
I voted for Skip. Don't blame me.
So what you're saying is I shouldn't hit the scholar again. Alright, I'll hit Anubis.
No,
Or
take
the
out
thing that
the
keeps
swarm,
us from
otherwise I
drawing
can't draw
cards.
cards. Oh dear.
Yeah, you really need to be hitting the swarm scarabs.
The chat is clever and asked me where I got dinner and asked if it was from Taco Bell because they know what I truly love. But nope, it's pizza this time around. But Taco Bell is always correct. Remember, people, I am the unpaid sponsor of Taco Bell, and I will always talk about how great Taco Bell is and never get paid for it.
Oh man, I love Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's great. All right, so I'm gonna shoot at. Nope, nobody.
That's correct. Nobody.
Got this.
You need to deal damage, Peter.
Ow.
Actually, I don't think I can even deal him a point of damage, so I can't get through his DR.
In terms of role playing, we are definitely not role playing this game the way that we would. Like if Iron Legacy was actually staring down this team, they would not be just goofing around and messing, like, oh yeah, we'll just play whatever, blah blah blah. Like it would be a big deal. So we're
Iron
definitely
Legacy's
not.
like, I will destroy you, and Expatriate's like, I like Taco Bell.
It's
I'm
really
not getting
true.
paid to say that. I just like Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is a treasure, much
Okay,
like
so-
Katy Perry.
He's not deflecting damage anymore.
Taco Bell is only 8 letters.
Christopher
Yeah.
still has to vote.
Taco Bell! Exclamation point.
That's still only 8 letters.
If it was a bell
9
owned by Taco
characters.
Bell, it would be Taco's Bell.
Yeah, or Taco Bells, because it's multiple bells.
Yep. Taco Bells.
Yeah.
Taco Spell.
A Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, that's what you're having for dinner. A Taco Bell.
I'm eating an entire Taco Bell.
Voting time.
Oh, I thought it was me, but I have in fact voted.
Who did you redirect it to?
Redirect it to me.
No, you're gone. You're not a valid target because you have no health.
You don't know that.
Voting time.
Oh gosh darn.
Okay, I'm fairly confident we're not going to get this.
I don't know. There's a chance.
Is there?
Whenever the Scholar is in play, you never know. I've had many a... All right, if you say so. I have had many a game where the Scholar ends up the only one standing. Seriously, people? Come on.
You're the one who started it.
All right.
Noob, wait. Why didn't we send that to Anubis?
I don't know why. That's what everybody was voting for.
Everyone,
This is why democracy is essentially flawed.
He looks angry.
He looks glowy.
I'm increasingly confident we don't have this.
You think?
But it has been fun having me on the stream, so thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I meant to say it's been fun being on the stream. But
No, I like the way that you're like, guys, it's been really fun for you to have me here.
Absolutely.
I'm both jet lagged and up at 1:30 a.m. So I'm a bit hazy at the moment. What's up with Angry Scholar? What's happening there, Christopher?
What, in the incapacitated side?
Yeah.
That's not angry so much as trapped by some of his own magical, alchemical stuff.
Excuse me, I am the parent here. The answer is he's not angry, he's just disappointed. Disappointed in his team for letting him down.
So I was delighted the other day and actually sent Christopher a message because I finally got the pun on the race card, Suit Yourself.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just got that like 3 weeks ago.
What?
Ask my team. I was like, hey, did anybody notice? We were in like stand-up one day. I was like, did anybody notice that Suit Yourself is like suture self? And they were all like, hey, boss, get your crap together. They all had a good laugh at mine.
Well, this has been a delightful time talking to the people in the chat, at least.
There you go, Taco. Have some health back.
Aww.
All
right, let's see. I should destroy an ongoing card.
Galvanized.
Galvanized.
Oh, dang, I wasted it.
Oh,
what? Surprise.
What? Come on.
Surprise.
This is why we're losing, Christopher, because of that
This
one
is it.
move there.
We were winning until I pulled that bonehead move.
Christopher, you should probably play through the tutorial or something, because...
I don't like the guy's face who pops up in the tutorial.
You mean Lumberjack Dexter?
God, no. All right,
so
guys.
I'm still not in the chat. Are they annoyed that we're losing?
Why did you give me a hit point?
They don't care.
I think Evil Dice Monkey is still mad at me for screwing up his joke earlier.
I think that is entirely warranted.
If I hadn't given you a hit point, you would have died just then, Tachyon.
Instead, you'll die later.
Like right now. Unless you got a synaptic interruption out, which I don't think you do.
They're calling us the Sentinels of the multiverse.
Bring me to the swinging blades.
All right. So, at least we won one of our 2 games today, and now we get to hear a sweet theme.
Yes, Iron Legacy's theme.
That's a real good theme.
you can totally see it in the artwork. I think I mentioned this the last time we lost to Iron Legacy on the stream, which is that, like, you can see it in his face that, like, he knows that what he's doing isn't exactly right, but there's a part of him that still feels like I have to do this, but I know it's not right. Like
it's not a matter of what's right. Hold on. That's not that with the Iron Legacy thing. It's not a matter
right.
anymore
that's not what
of what's right anymore. The reason that Iron Legacy exists is because he's like, okay, I've always done what's good. I've always done what's right. But here's the deal. At some point in time, because his daughter is dead, the legacy line has ended. He's the last legacy.
Right.
Once he's gone, there's no one left anymore to protect the world. This is his viewpoint. I'm not saying it's true, but this is the way he feels.
Yep.
And so he has to leave the world a place that in which there is no hint of evilness at all. And he starts wearing armor, which to protect himself because he can't take any chances, and he stops playing games. He stops being a nice guy. He just starts being an unquestioning ruler of the world. And so with this face that he's making here is one to say that he hates having to do this, but it's what he must do to protect the world.
Yes, thank you. You said that much more eloquently than I was, and that's exactly what I meant, which was that, like, he knows, like, he doesn't relish having to defeat his former teammates, but he knows, but it must be done in order to do what needs to be done, and that is what's so sad about him, and I think that the artwork really captures that.
The thing is, after that game we just played, his viewpoint that there's no one else to save the world is not entirely invalid.
Not entirely unwarranted.
Right? No, because he killed them all.
They kind of killed each other a little bit.
So just to make sure, so real quick, just there's some discussion in the chat. I just want to make sure that it's clear. Season Pass 1 will include Wrath of the Cosmos and Mini Pack 3. Those are both still included in Season Pass 1. Once those are completed, then we move on to Season Pass 2, which is Vengeance, Villains of the Multiverse, Mini Pack 4, and Oblivion. You can see that information at sentinelsdigital.com. I want to make sure that was clear, because there was some discussion about what was still included in Season Pass 1. And we're not...
Did Iron Legacy come after Bronze and Stone Legacy?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So when is, Titanium Legacy coming?
Or Information Legacy.
Space Age Legacy.
I think America's cleverest legacy was Information Legacy.
I think I hear a promo card.
Space Legacy. Yeah.
Gold
Space.
Legacy.
Industrial Legacy.
Very nice. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for once again joining us on this very, very special episode where
It's been a pleasure to have me.
Where we all learned a lot of Sentinels Live with special guests Tim Kosing, aka Peter, and the Grand Poobah of the Multiverse, aka Christopher. I'm Jeremy, and with me as always is
John,
coming at you at, 2:30 a.m. Spain time. And that's going to be it for this week. These will be posted ASAP, so tell your friends they can check them out later. And we will see you next week at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for another Sentinels Live. Thanks, everybody.
Hey guys, if you want to do more Q&A stuff, on Fridays, Adam does an art stream in the middle of the day, and for the art streams, for most of the art streams at least, in the coming month, I will be in the chat of the art streams answering your Qs. So if you want to A me some more Qs, I will A your Qs.
And that is at, what, noon on Fridays?
Noon Central.
Central Time. Noon Central Time on Fridays.
Not Pacific Central, Jeremy.
If you really just like hearing my voice, I have a podcast. It's called beinghonestwithmyex.com. Well, it's called Being Honest with My Ex, and it's at beinghonestwithmyex.com, and it's me and my ex-fiancée chatting about life. So go check that out.
That sounds like an amazing podcast. I am going to check that out. What a
Being
concept.
honest with my
one.
ex.
Peter, you got one listener. Boom.
Yes. doubled our listenership.
Amazing.
All right.
All
folks.
right. Oh yeah, people ask where the stream is of the Q&A. The Q&A stream, the art stream, anything that we stream as Greater Than Games, a company, is at twitch.tv/greaterthangames.
And
So-
ignore the banner that they haven't updated since June that says live streams on
We're gonna get a new banner. We're getting a new banner.
Yes. says the guy who
Thanks
hasn't
for having me,
updated
guys.
the one on the Handelabra stream. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. We will see you next week. Have a great night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.